Welcome to 411 Now. If you're new here, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Will Finley, and I am the independent crime journalist behind all the content here on this channel, 411 Now. And to all my returning viewers, subscribers, and supporters out there, thank you again for checking out today's content. I wouldn't and couldn't do it without you. So Today is the 5th year anniversary of the murders of Abby and Libby in Delphi, Indiana. It's hard to believe that it's been 5 years since this murder took place. My gosh, I never thought that it would take this long. I don't think anybody thought it would take this long to finally bring justice to this case and to bring justice to both of Abby and Libby's families. But it has. It has been 5 agonizing years. At the end of this video, I'm going to play the superintendent of the police department's interview from Good Morning America. Again, more content, more truth for you that's not monetizable by me, and nor would I want to. But in the interview, you will hear the superintendent say about the actual perpetrator, the killer of Abby and Libby. We know about you. We know a lot about you. Today may be the day. Sleep well. From everyone that I've spoken with who has been on the ground there, who helped in either the search or has been connected in one way or another to this case or the families. I haven't been on this case, too much lately, especially in the last 6 months, since the police department stopped doing updates on the actual case itself. But again, everyone that I've spoken with there in Delphi, Indiana, who's had boots on the ground, tells me that once they made the arrest of Anthony Potts, Anthony _Potts, the fake bogus account, that it led the police department there in a whole new direction. And this direction that they've gone through the investigation of what this individual, and he is not a suspect in the murder of Abby and Libby. He is not, again, I repeat, he is not a suspect in their murders. It has led them down a road that they never expected, that has led to a lot of tips, a lot of information that they originally may have, cast aside and didn't follow up on entirely. But every lead is checked up on. Since the murder of Abby and Libby, every single week, they've received between 25 and 35 new tips from around the world. People who may have been in the Delphi, Indiana area on business. People who were, on vacation and may have been in or around the Delphi area. Tips from around the world. Again, he is resolved along with the police department in Delphi, Indiana, along with the state police. They are closer than ever to finally making an arrest and getting justice for Abby and Libby and for their families. All we have to do is not give up hope. All we have to do is not give up hope. Sometimes the wheels of justice and the wheels, of justice in the aspect of an arrest take longer than we feel they need to. But they have to cross every T and dot every I and play by the book. But we all know the criminals don't. They never play by the book. They do what they want when they want to. They harm whoever they want when they want to. When it comes to law enforcement, they're already handcuffed, and what they can do and what they can't do. The idea of motion major pictures showing the rogue officer out there busting heads, kicking in teeth to get answers are gone.
Case of two young girls who managed to record the suspect with a phone, but 5 years later he has still not been caught. While the case remains unsolved, Indiana State Police say they still receive 25 to 30 tips a week from all over the world, and they say this case is far from cold. Nearly 5 years since 13-year-old Abby Williams and 14-year-old Libby German were murdered on this Indiana hiking trail, their killer still at large, and this morning Indiana State Police issuing a new warning to the culprit.
My resolve to catch him is as strong now as it was day one. But the difference now between now and day one is we know about you. A lot about you. Today could be the day. Sleep well.
Abby and Libby were last seen near this bridge in February of 2017. Authorities say Libby recorded this image of the alleged killer on her iPhone, along with haunting audio of his voice moments before their murder, apparently telling them to go down the hill. State police also urging anyone who may have communicated with this phony social media profile, Anthony_Shots, to come forward. Police releasing information about these fake Snapchat and Instagram accounts in December, saying the person who created them tried to solicit nude images, obtain addresses, and meet juvenile females. Investigators say the model in these images is not a suspect.
That's generated a tremendous number of leads for us, and that's as far as I can go.
If you knew Libby, she had her phone attached to her hip all the time.
Libby's grandparents believe the teen knew something wasn't right with the man she encountered, prompting her to record him.
Something inside me just says, oh, she was going to film that and come home and say, look, Grandpa, look at this guy. You know, he was out there really weird.
Abby's mother, Anna, reflecting on what her daughter would have been like today.
They'd be finishing up their freshman year in college. It's hard to believe. She would have turned into a really good young lady.
Both families desperate for the one tip that will bring them closure.
It's probably the smallest thing, but it's that small thing that we're missing. And that's what we just keep hoping for, is that that one small thing will come to light and that this will be over soon.
This guy could strike again. It could be your kids, it happened to our family. I don't want it to happen to anybody else. This is not something anybody should have to go through.
Need to stop this individual now. Again, if you know anything at all, please call this number on your screen today. Let's help bring justice and closure to both Abby and Libby's families. Thank you. And thank you for watching this video today. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget, I put out new content 5 days a week on this channel. I would love for you to subscribe to be notified when I put out new content. It's free to give it a thumbs up, and it's absolutely free to become a subscriber. Thank you again, and God bless Abby and Libby's families, and you as well.